It's no, it serves essentially like it's essentially like a New Orleans restaurant kind of like there's lots of like sort of spicy, like dirty rice, gumbo, jambalaya, lots of stews, some sausages, stuff like that.
Does it serve anything caught from Bile Deep?
Oh yeah, probably. No, yeah, there's lots of like seafood. There are lobsters and whatnot. Probably some sort of crawdad type things. Stuff like that. There's lots of shellfish essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Probably some fish as well, but not.
Nice.
No, yeah, there's plenty of fish.
Nice.
She probably is like through another distributor, like having various spices, chili, peppers and whatnot shipped in from down south.
So here's a question: is all of it on the house, or do they have to pay for it?
I'm gonna say regardless, Evania does insist she should pay.
Murray said, don't worry about it. No, yeah, don't worry about it. She doesn't actually say it's on the house and that it's free. She just says, don't worry about it, and she's writing down their tabs. Essentially, it's an investment. Murray's covering them now as part of, like financing starting out the party, but is gonna expect returns on these investments.
But it's only right I should pay. It's food. And like taking a bite of the jambalaya that she requested, and it's pretty good besides.
Ned, I fucking hate myself. Ned, tapping Murray on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Can I smoke in here?
Yeah, smoking is allowed.
All right, thank you. I mean,
sure. Where's that, Ben? Where's that cost chart?
Cost chart.
Yeah, with like the amount things cost, like
the equipment list. I've got that open. I will send it. I'll put it in the chat. Not in the chat. I'll put it in the Roll20. What am I saying? That's quicker.
Yeah.
What you're looking for is does it even have like a proper meal?
Yes, meals. A hearty meal for 1 coin. A poor meal for okay. Yep. So I get that's only 1 coin each.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like a personal feast ration.
So it's pretty. It's yeah. But like a personal feast, like keeps. I guess is the difference. This doesn't.
Hmm.
Shit. I need to get Vanya's name.
But yeah, Evania will sit down.
Sorry, I was just getting a drink.
She has table manners, but it's food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, man.
Sounds like a cartoon.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
I have bleed through. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you watching cartoons while GMing?
No.
I thought it was like Mickey Mouse, and it was like.
All right. So, what are you doing while eating?
I'm talking with Murray, Bella, and Nedwin. Like Evania tells them, I've only been here for a week. She explains that she leaves out the fact that it was a fake, but she explains that she was accepted to be brought over to join the Confederacy, but the agent kind of left her in humor and said, we'll be back to do the paperwork properly, send you down to Seneca, but that has yet to happen. So she's unclear on if something happened to the agent or just why she's been left up here, essentially.
You can shorten it to Ned, don't worry. If it's easy.
Where has she been sleeping?
Can we say that she was given, a free, stay at a place while she was waiting? It's probably running out by this point, though, so retroactively, she hasn't lost money, but she'll start losing money.
Yeah, so basically you've been given, a room at, not a kind of room, but, there's a bed, some drawers, and all that.
Yeah.
You don't get your own bath.
Room.
Yeah.
It's got ensuite. How wonderful.
I'm not. Okay. This isn't canon. This hasn't actually happened. But I just had the idea, like the mental image of like going into the restaurant and just the Fountain Guardian has been like conscripted into being like the hostess for the restaurant.
I thought he was about to say it's been conscripted into Bella's adventuring pie.
Oh no, just like Bella. I go okay. Over the year, Bella and the Fountain Guardian are friends now. Like they're both small. Well, the Fountain Guardian's like in this form is small, and Bella's also small, and that's enough for some people.
Just like at the entranceway, the Fountain Guardian is just like presenting.
Mama Gill's
Just
grub
like-
hut. Does the Mama Gill's grub hut also count as an inn, or is it just a restaurant? Like, there's no upper floor.
It's just a restaurant. There's
Okay.
not a upper floor.
All right.
Should do though, because then you guys could be even more in debt to Murray.
Ooh.
Well, Ned,
How slimy is this? This adventure. This is a racket that you're running here. Fucking
It's an
magical
investment.
contracts. Murray has gotten worse. Murray has become a fucking bureaucrat. A magic bureaucrat. With
No,
a
no,
fairy.
it's not bureaucracy. It's more, like
The kind of person who will break
closer
your
to a loan
thumbs.
shark.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, what happens to our kneecaps if we just betray the contract? Like, it doesn't really matter much for Ned.
Well, you remember what happened to Lodi's kneecaps, and then shortly after the rest of him.
How's Lodi doing these days? Was he dead?
I think at this point he's probably dead.
Oh, poor guy.
well, Ned decides to tell about how he basically wandered the plains, with a cloak over his head, trying to keep himself out, of anybody. But he discovered a young boy and his cousin were being robbed. He chased off the robbers. He killed one of them, which, killing is a thing that happens anyway, so he's used to that. And he was surprised to find out that they weren't fearful of him at all, even though he was just a walking, talking skeleton. And basically, he talks about how this gave him renewed life to find his place in the world, or find people that will accept him, or just, prove that he isn't a monster.
What happened to them then?
The boys,
Yeah.
they just basically went off.
Okay.
He recovered what they were, what was stolen from them, and gave back to them. And they just went off.
So, do you know how you became a skeleton?
No, not really. I don't remember that at all. I just found myself in a hollow grave. I was still wearing everything I had, and I just looked in a lake and saw myself as this.
Yeah.
And Bella said, I thought you was born like that. You were born like that. Shit, this is gonna be hard. I'm so used to doing that accent now. Like, in-game.
No.
It's a good thing I just don't have an accent as this character.
I'm pretty sure I was murdered. I have this crack here, but that could have been from the blow I got in the town. But I feel like I was put down too soon.
Murray yawns in character.
Wow.
Murray's a, figure most people feel like that when it comes to be their time.
Like,
Fuck.
What?
Ivan, you're not really being good at dealing with discussions of death. Even to this day, just kind of like raises a glass and just says kind of awkwardly to the man you were, and then drinks.
You can't drink in response.
I know.
You've just made him
That's
feel
part.
more
That's
left
part of the awkwardness.
He takes a slow drag on his pipe,
I mean, he's not getting lung cancer anytime soon, so
I don't know how he does
enjoy-
that if he can't breathe, but
He
we can't
just
take
sort of
every
clenches
joy.
it harder between his teeth.
We
just
can't take
lets it
every
whip.
joy away from him.
Look, there are some things you're gonna find out that he can do, but you shouldn't question how he
No,
does
no,
them.
here's the thing. It's not an actual sick. He's vaping, is what it is.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on.
It's electronic.
And then the vaping skeleton.
Oh, yeah, and they kill him. Again, I guess. I don't know. No, he's like, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just here to show everybody that I'm still the same man I used to be. I look weird on the outside, but I'm a good person on the inside, I'd hope. I'm just glad you lot aren't scared of me. He still has his hood over while he is in the bar. But
And Murray says, I'm a little scared of you, but not because you're a skeleton.
Honestly, thinking about it, you're the fourth scariest thing I've seen today.
I dread to ask what the first for you was, but that's up to you if you want to tell me.
Nah,
Was one of them me? Bella asks.
not you.
Oh.
You're actually kind of adorable.
She accidentally walks.
Bella like sort of pouts a bit, like crosses her arms. Actually, she like there's an overturned shot glass on the table that she's using as like a chair, and has like a single like crawdad. She's sort of eating a few grains of rice. Like,
What are the three scarier things? I'm trying to think back.
The Blob, Murray, and something that hasn't been decided yet.
Oh.
It might have been one of the guards, like, being digested, so partially related to the Blob.
That is the blob. Maybe it was the captain yelling at his guard.
Could have been that.
maybe she just like saw a really scary painting. Maybe she just saw someone who was really ugly.
Maybe she
What
saw the
does the-
fire god thing.
What does the tavern look like? The hut.
What does it look like, Eric?
What is the
Okay,
interior?
it's. Give me a second. I'm gonna try and get a.
Because it'd be like, let's think of that.
I'm also just thinking about the fact that Thistlewick built, like, a giant school, and you've built this, so you have a lot of money if we got equal amounts.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna link.
We got equal amounts.
The third scariest thing Ivania saw was there's actually the charred remains of the muscle man that the fire guy killed. It's still there. They haven't cleaned it up in over a year.
It didn't even decompose at all?
Oh.
It was.
Okay, so like, somewhat like that in terms of layout. Chairs. The roof, the ceiling though obviously doesn't have those like modern lights and whatnot. That sort of ceiling. The ceiling's more like
Ooh,
that.
Cozy.
Ooh, very, very fancy. All right, I can get behind it.
Lots of wood.
I'm just
A lot of
imagining
sort of
those-
like nautical, like nets. Hooks, that sort of thing.
In my mind, we're sitting at the bar, not a table, actually. But if we are sitting at a table, it's fine. I just imagine.
No, yeah,
on
we're
the road.
sitting at a.
What's
Oh,
Bella then? Is she sitting on the bar table? Does she?
No,
have-
Bella is actually on the table, like on the full table. There's again like an overturned shot glass that she's sitting on, and there's a small like tea dish in front of her that a small saucer that has like there's like one crawdad, a little pile of seasoned rice.
Like a child's playset, if they have.
No, not like that. Like just again, there's a small, tiny little saucer that just has like a single crawdad and some rice piled on it. Like Bella, eats like a grain of rice, like 2 or 3 bites at a time, and is just sort of slow, like has cracked open the crawdad, is slowly like fisting meat out of it. Like Bella can even eat like the claw meat and whatnot from a crawdad that like humans wouldn't.
Oh.
Ned kind of does want to sort of pull his hood down because he kind of wants to be in that sort of like world where he wants to, he wants people to know he's a skeleton, but he doesn't want anybody to judge him thinking that, he's a monster. kind of a hard setting for him.
So, is there anything else you want to take care of in this food environment?
Well, I think
The
so.
food I can't enjoy.
Well, I will say, Bella and Murray, you are aware, and probably Vanya too, that Yuma does have a bounty board to
Nice.
look at. Yeah.
And there's a sort of idea of what like the food looks like.
Lovely.
Hmm.
But yeah, okay, so Evania may not be the one to know that if she noticed it before. She kind of turns to Bella and says, So we're an adventuring party then?
Right. Bella's like, you two ready to get started? And Murray sort of raises an eyebrow. I don't know what time it is. Time of day.
It's like the afternoon at this point.
Well, regardless, like it would be a good idea to like at least accept a quest or like figure out what we're doing. There is, and Bella says that there's a bounty board out wherever the bounty board is.
Let's go take a look. I want to get some work under my belt.
Absolutely. And he tucks his pipe away.
I'm gonna go get something, and then I'll be right with you. Because this character class, I don't believe it starts with rations. So I'm gonna buy some with the 20. It does.
Wait, really? No, it doesn't. Hold on, I'm gonna look that
I'm
up.
double
A decent
checking.
amount of like some classes really don't.
Oh yeah,
It's-
dungeon ration. Yeah, okay, I got one. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Bella didn't start with dungeon rations, I believe.
That is curious.
I didn't start any with either.
I mean, that makes sense, but like the Spellslinger is just more like a general adventuring class, so it would be weird if they didn't start with dungeon rations.
Either way, I do have dungeon rations, so...
Yeah,
if I
like the
could-
more esoteric classes sometimes don't. But
Ned
yeah.
is gonna he makes his way over.
Yeah, I just make my way over as well, seeing I don't
Yeah.
actually have to buy rations now.
So at the bounty board, the captain of the guard is currently like very sternly staring at like the two gate guards who are very meekly putting something up on the bounty board.
He really didn't let that go, did he? No, they messed up.
Yeah. So the thing they just put on the bounty board was a call for anybody who wants to help find out what happened. How the hell that happened, because the answers that the gate guards gave was not satisfactory for the captain.
What other bounties
A bit
on
of
the board?
investigation work.
There are
Bella sort of looks at that. Boring. And like she's essentially just hovering in front of whichever bounty she's reading, and then just like immediately moves on to the next.
Evania raises an eyebrow at the dismissive boring of investigating
there
that
are
crime.
3 others. There is one of the priests has a bounty to hey, we have we're running low on these plants we get from the Emerald Forest to use as incense for our rituals, so someone to go get some of that. So that's foraging. There is a bounty from someone saying that their brother was kidnapped by bandits and is currently locked up in one of the abandoned castles in the Lost Valley.
That one, one gets Evania's interest.
Ned is like,
And there's also there's also a bounty, written from somebody who says they work for Emberwell, saying their flying machine crashed and they need someone to escort them up the mountain and find what the fuck happened.
Wait, could you repeat the second one? I think I missed a detail of that.
The second one.
That was
bandits,
gathering
or the
plants.
third one. Sorry, the third one.
Oh, the third one. The third one is somebody. It's from a very distressed person. Her brother was kidnapped by bandits who were operating out of an abandoned castle in the Lost Valley.
Okay. Damn it. Damn it.
What?
Because in character, it's absolutely that one, but that's not the meta game. That's not the one I want to do. But like in character,
What
absolutely.
is metagame, the one you want to do?
The last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like both in character and out of character, I want to do the third one.
The third one is the escort the person.
No.
The third one is rescue the brother.
Yeah.
Actually, you do recognize the name, Murray, of the guy from the last one. It is Harpool.
I think
Okay.
we're at an agreement then.
Murray sort of says, "Hey, I know that person. I've been on one of those flying machines. They're pretty fun, like." And Bella says, but like Bella interrupts, like, "I see no promise of monsters. There's not innocence and distress. This is ideal, perfect adventuring things.
Hang on.
Innocent soul, trapped, defenseless, in
Hang
need
on.
of rescuing.
Hang on.
Violence."
Hang on. Says Evania. She peruses them to look at the pay written down.
Harpool is absolutely offering the most pay. He's offering 100 coin.
And Evania just kind of like looks up and says, "And you know this guy."
Yep, he's good for his money, and yeah, that is certainly the most substantial amount of money.
But that guy might be killed if we don't do something.
There's a 30 coin for collecting for the foraging. There's a promise anywhere from 20 to 60 for the investigating the slime, and there's the guy in the Lost Valley, the sister of the guy in the Lost Valley has scraped together around 30 coin.
Now you see, that's
Whoa.
tricky.
Murray's actually, looking at price-wise, Murray concerned with the profitability of this venture. That guy's definitely good for his money and offering way more than anyone else. But Bella doesn't really seem to be hearing that, and she's visibly eager about the third one.
Yeah.
And also attached to the notes of the third one is you can keep whatever you find in the castle.
That's actually what aligns Evania was thinking along. So she actually says, "Okay, this might come to a vote." So she says to Bella, "I get to keep the loot, and you'll have me for that adventure. I'll back you up on taking that one."
Very well. Bella says, Ned, do you agree?
I'm happy.
Yes, Ned agrees. Excellent.
Is this... Alright, sure, whatever.
Is there something we have to sign up for further, or is just the information there and we just
it gives an address in Yuma to talk to her.
Okay.
It's like a tear-off thing.
Yeah, Bella, sort of props her legs against the board and heaves, rips off the thing. Let's go.
All right, cool. As you make your way there, you do pass a diplomatic office in which a very grumpy Emberwell guard is standing out in front of. But you're not taking that job, so you do pass by him, and you do come across the you make your way up to the house. It's in one of the poorer districts of Yuma.
Nice.
Yeah, she's kind of looking. Yeah, she probably had to scrape together every last coin to try and save her brother. So
upon finding the place, Bella immediately, putting as much of her weight into it as she can, tries to pound against the door. Citizen!
Yeah, the door opens, and out there, is a small woman. She looks very, frazzled, very stressed, and says, "Yes, hello?"
"Fear not, we, mighty adventurers, have chosen to accept your quest."
Oh, Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Do you want to be paid up front? I can pay you up front.
No.
Yes.
Before Bella immediately declares no need, we adventurers will, and Murray also raises an eyebrow at the no need, and then just give us the information and we will set out post haste.
Okay, good. Yes, he was kidnapped by a very small gang, called the what name did they give themselves? I believe they were the Slick Bow Gang. Yes, that was it. They're very small time, but they managed to procure one of the abandoned castles of the Lost Valley after they managed to clear it of some of the monsters inside. As I understand it, their hideout in it is very small. They haven't actually gone through it very well, but they did get a dungeon up. The ransom they're demanding for my brother is way too high. And she grabs a map and points at over here, at this river. They're along this river somewhere. Please, just get him as soon as you can.
I want to discern these realities.
All right.
Just see if I get anything. Hey. Wow. Okay, so she's feeling sharp. Let's see if Evania has anything to go on. No.
So this is a mostly female party.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
So just thinking about the area, thinking about what the woman is telling her, what should I be on the lookout for?
Well, you should be on the lookout for, bandit, lying in wait, highwaymen, that kind of thing.
Okay, what is about to happen?
She's about to, send you on your way, I guess, ask you, to get him back as soon as possible.
Okay, and, I guess just what here is useful or valuable to me.
What here is useful or valuable to you? Well, all right. Well, just in term, not here, but where you're going. If they really have not really explored the castle at all, they just have the castle hall and the dungeon as their base. Then they have not excavated much of the loot at all that could be found in it.
Perfect. Yeah, dollar signs flash in Evania's eyes for a moment.
Nice.
Which is very, very strange. Hasn't even happened yet.
All right.
Yeah, you can hear a very faint cha-ching coming from within her head.
Well, I was just thinking of just Ned putting a reassuring hand on a glove. He still hides his bony fingers in a glove. Putting a reassuring hand on the shoulder and don't worry, we'll get them back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm going to type up notes. Keep going.
All right. So there you have it. It's in a castle along the river in the Lost Valley.
Bella, we'll set out post haste and start. Bella's raring to go right now, which
Yeah.
I don't know if the rest of the party feels.
Evania's raring to go and do the job. Before someone else might get there faster.
Wait, where are we? Where is it exactly? I didn't see. I had my thing open.
On the river, along the river in the Lost Valley.
Okay, so it's
on this river generally.
Regardless, based on time of day, and y'all haven't rested since that scuffle earlier. We'd probably need to at least camp the night on the way there. If we're not spending the night, if we're not setting out in the morning tomorrow.
I'm fine, but Fairy looks a little. You look a little bit banged up, Bella.
Bella says, like, sort of laughs. Please, it's all in the line of work for an adventure. There can be no cowardice. There can be no lily-livered weakery.
That's...
In any case, though, just time of day, we're probably going to need a camp anyways.
Yeah.
As long as Ned can bury himself to recover, then that's fine.
It's like 2 p.m. at the moment, essentially. Oh, like it is right now.
Wow.
It's 2 p.m. for you, really?
Yeah.
We should probably try and, I say at least, get, try and get to, here, to camp. Try and get through the Titanium Heights, but...
I guess that means we're perilous journeying.
That begs the question of which route you're taking. What route you're taking.
Probably follow the road up north as far as we can get and then break away.
I think follow the road, and then, like you said, break away. Eric?
Oh, what? Yeah.
Yeah, the route you want to take.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, that's either, or we can go to Papplework and then just follow the river. Which...
Yeah, I think just following the river would probably be... I don't know,
I don't know. I think the river could also be a safe bet.
We could try and get a raft.
We could do some fishing while we're at it.
I've got adventuring.
That actually is true. But no, I was planning on following the river.
I'm gonna designate Ned to be our team cook when we're making camp.
Whoa.
Even though he has no taste buds.
And Murray is in the party, who owns a restaurant. Yeah, let's go with that plan. Let's go up and follow the river. So
Edwin has a -1 in intelligence and a 0 in charisma. And in wisdom.
I have a 1 in wisdom.
Both my characters have 1s in wisdom.
I have.
Vanya has a -1 in int as well.
I
Yeah.
have a 0 in wisdom.
And so does Bella. You all
Yeah.
have -1 int.
My lowest is intelligence, which is -1.
See, Bella's actually going to upgrade that int at some point, but...
Probably so is Evan, yeah.
This navigation's gonna be fun.
Alright, which one of us feels luckiest?
Oh, shit.
I also, just as we do, leave the house, Evanya does say to Bella, just... What was that about?
What was what about?
No need. No need
Well,
for
so... I mean... Well, Bella sort of, thinking a bit. I suppose should have, talked with my party on that. I'll admit, I jumped the gun a bit on there. For me, though, makes it easier. Bear in mind, too, I'm a Fae, and I need to be very particular about the agreements I make. Because technically, I just said that we would try, we would give it our best shot, and so I'm bound to do that, and sure, but that doesn't necessarily say we'll succeed. And accepting pay for it would. Or there would be greater implication of that we would succeed, and therefore I would have to succeed at this and have no option of failure or...
Just keep going. I just need.
Actually, well, let's take a quick break.
Yeah. Thank God, I need to go to the toilet.
Me too. Smash that MF and record button.
I did.
Nice.
But so, yeah, so Bella needs to be very particular about the agreement she actually makes. She has to be very careful about saying that, if she says we will get your brother back, that's really bad. That's potentially I don't even know what happens. Like, if he, I guess technically bringing his body back would still count if he's dead, but like, you know.
Alright, so Evanya, like, thinks over this for a moment, and then, like, feels the need to ask, so, what about those contracts we signed?
Well, I have to keep my end of the bargain, which shouldn't be too bad. Unless you're also of the fair folk, I don't think, you're, like, going to die if you break it. I don't know, Murray might kill you, but, it won't be of your nature.
Yeah, so...
This is just for me. If I'm magically bound to my word.
Evanya looks at Murray and says, so there's no hoodoo going on with these documents.
Murray sort of shrugs, just sort of, shrugs.
I'll make sure that we can bring him back. That's what I'd want to do.
So what you're saying is, if Bella promises that she'll fuck an alligator, she can't then avoid the alligator.
She can't, no.
Nice.
But Bella even has a specific move to, like, say technically true things, but actually,
And yet, Murray
Bella has a move to rules lawyer.
And yet Murray won't even put out for Damien. Maybe what the fuck kind of injustice?
What would that rules lawyer be in that case? What? Oh well,
Alligator did in a sense by just fucking with it.
No, it would be like never technically explicitly saying what I was like, just heavily implying it, but technically didn't actually say it. So like.
Well, it's okay. So
just say like I'll show you.
Like maybe like a reach around. Maybe you just strip and let him masturbate.
Maybe,
what's going on?
Maybe like wink and a little bite on the ear, and I'll show you a good time. And then just like taking them to the movies, or like it's
a really
that
nice block.
Maybe we should just get back to it.
We probably should.
Yeah.
Until I stress test this.
Please
Okay,
don't.
here we are.
It's a really weird move, though. It has. I don't like the sentiment.
What's our plan? Are we going across? Are we following through Papplework, the river beside it, or are we going up the path of the Titanium Heights?
Well, the river goes through the Titanium Heights.
So we're doing that then.
I mean, like, I think the
I wasn't sure if I heard the definite of we're doing that.
I would say it would probably be best to like take the road to Papplework and then follow the river.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably like spend the night in like Papplework.
It's time for a perilous journey.
Or more around here. Actually, we might be able to.
Okay, so who's gonna do what? We don't even have horror sewers anymore. So.
No.
Oh. I hope we find a new creature on the journey, but let's see.
Who's scouting? Who's navin? Who's quartermastering?
So what's our stats again?
You all have a -1 in int. All of you.
So you know what? I think it should be. Is Murray gonna like thinging on this one, or is she just observing so Bella can make her mistakes?
No, yeah. Murray will probably not be one of the.
Okay.
Murray might cook actually, but
that's the thing, because like I'm thinking it makes more sense for the character who's been in. It makes sense for one of the characters who's been in the country to navigate instead of Ivania.
That's still a -1 int.
I know it's still -1, but I'm talking narratively. Like,
I mean, I don't know. But like Murray hasn't really gone up north much. It's not.
it might be the skeleton's domain.
Yeah, Skelly's been here. Hell, Bella lives around here, or like has lived closer to here. Her life.
Evania, I'll have her scout just so one of the roles is fulfilled, so we don't have to all talk over that one. I'll roll that after the nav check.
I guess I'll navigate.
All right. That leaves Bella or Murray to quartermaster.
Murray will quartermaster. Murray will mark off a use of her spices to get a +1 to it.
That's int, because I don't think I've...
Yeah, Nedwin roll it.
Alright, I'm closing my eyes.
We're rolling in XP though. By the way, do we start on 1 XP or 0? Oh, never.
0.
0? Okay,
Zero.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm still on 0.
Alright, Vanya, roll whiz.
Is that a fail?
Ooh. Yes, that is a fail.
Yeah, it's a really bad fail. I was making a joke about what I would roll, but hey. Alright, I need the thing again. The scouting roll results.
Yeah.
Because I bet rarely if ever scouted. As Thistle
Let
to
me
remember them.
grab it for you. Nah. There we are.
Because we know that one of them is going to be make a discovery. That's just part of the course.
Here you are.
Alright, so I get 2 for an 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you make a discovery and you notice a sign of nearby danger. Ask the GM what it is and what it might signify. So we never do that.
Alright, let's roll both of those.
Oh, so it's a roll for you get a sign.
Wow, we haven't even rested and you're doing this shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Not only do you do that without getting the drop on it.
Hey,
Let's
notice
do your
a sign
discovery.
of nearby danger.
Roll a
Doesn't mean we're in
3d12.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
but you
3d12.
also don't get the drop on it, though.
Yeah,
But
and
it says you noticed it.
And
Right, but
Nedwin also failed his navigate.
And failing navigate can create danger. So even if you notice a sign that the danger might be near around, but that means there could be bandits in the area, but that doesn't mean you get the drop on the bandits with their ambush.
Alright. Well...
If you notice dragon dung, but you didn't take the thing that would let you get the drop on any dragons that show up.
This was a 4, a 7, and a 5.
Not only that, but discoveries can be dangers themselves, so this could be 2 things that we're both not getting the drop on.
So, Evania, you spot, let's say right over here, an area of the tidal desert where the sand has sort of collapsed in on itself, making a sort of tunnel leading underground.
Oh, that's one of those worm things
There's
I'd
a
wager.
sand tunnel.
Yeah. Okay.
Now then, roll me another 3d12. I'll mark that over here. 7, 8, and 4. Ooh. Gotta get my place. Wait.
Ned
All right.
leads us back in the other direction.
7. Ooh. 8. 4. Alright, roll me another d12.
I'm just gonna close my curtains. So this in the
3. Alright. Let's go over yonder. Alright. Roll me another d12. Ooh. That's sexy. Give me a 2d12.
Thank you, I work out a lot.
1 and 3. Alright. Okay. Roll me a d12. Okay. What did I do? Oh yeah, this is where we're at. Alright, so let's see. Evania, You notice a. All right. Okay. Yes. All right, Avanya. You notice quite a few just shriveled up dead animals, like right over, like along the road. After you moved past the tunnel.
Hmm. Yeah, so something's crawled up out of that. Okay, so I'm gonna look over the bodies and I'm gonna discern realities, if I may.
All right. Go ahead.
What happened here recently?
These things were poisoned.
Righto. So do they look like proper fucking dehydrated or like splotchy or?
Yeah. Dehydrated, basically, they looked like they were gasping for air when they died.
Oh, fun. Alright, I make note of that. Keep my eyes open as we press on.
Yes, you do. Okay. Now let's go over to the navigate move. Da-da-da-da.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Nedwin, leading you through the road. He sticks to the road pretty close.
You're
I think,
cutting out a little bit.
Fuck.
Sorry. Repeat that again, please. Nedwin.
Yeah, I think it's better. I think it was just that one.
Yeah, so yeah, Nedwin, is kind of barreling through this road because he's trusting it a bit too much. He's, not keeping an eye out, and because of this, he, and because of this, he's not really paying attention to what's ahead.
Oh,
And
I had the map sideways. Of course.
along the road, right in front of you, Nedwin, and in front of the party, is this halfling just standing in the road staring you down.
Well, hello there, as he says very heartily.
The halfling doesn't respond. He raises an arm towards you.
Nedwin being the sort who basically just wants to, he'll shake hands.
All right. He yells something out in an unknown ancient language, and you immediately feel in pain. Roll con for me.
Ooh, come on, this is my highest. Please be good. Closing my eyes.
Ooh. Nope.
I can't get any luck with this guy. I think this game doesn't want me to play a skeleton.
All right. You take 7 damage
Oh.
as you're crumpled up in pain.
Hang on. Hold on, just a moment.
What?
Oh yeah, wait, we haven't made camp yet, have we?
No.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, the halfling immediately raises his arms towards both Bella and Evania.
Okay, I draw and I fire a shot at it.
Ooh.
Don't trust this.
Skill
All right,
shot.
roll dex.
9. Okay, Oh, that's an 8 actually. Because remember, -1 forward on next magical action. And
Yep.
I'm gonna take that again. Disrupted by
All right.
magical feedback, and I am going to I'm gonna activate float.
Ooh.
Send it skywards for a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, his arms kind of lock off of you when you do that. Bella, what do you do?
Bella, yeah, well, so is he getting, launched skyward then?
Yeah, he's floating skyward.
I think Bella's gonna try and, fly up and stab at him, I guess. Stick him.
Go ahead.
I've rolled like an 8 every time. Like with astonishing consistency.
All right, 5 damage. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so as you do that, though, he grabs you out of midair and mutters his unknown language at you, and you feel great pain.
Ah.
Yeah, as you take 6 damage, ignoring armor.
Wow, Bella's almost dead because Snake's an idiot.
Fuck
I
you.
did.
Adventure.
Wow.
You know, I wish that, you know, like, I wanted, like, Neo for Season 2 to amp things up. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna die in this session. You know.
All right. Also, roll con for me.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah. You Mark's sick.
Okay. Well, in that case, Bella's like eyes sort, Bella's golden sheen changes to a more reddish color, and essentially, well, fuck you too. I got me one of those, and Bella's gonna roll curse.
Ooh.
Wait. So when I was reading something earlier. So like every time he's attacked, he like muttered a curse.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, nice.
Essentially.
Wow, 4. Well, he's gonna know who did the cursing. So strikes them mute. I don't know how long it lasts or how it can be broken, and it can affect more than. Actually, no, I take that back. You choose how long it can last. You choose how it can be broken. True Love's Kiss. There we
Okay.
go. So I don't know how long it lasts, and it might affect more than I wish it to. But
Okay.
he is struck mute.
Absolutely, yes. He is struck mute, and so are you.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh, fuck me! I just realized I did bad.
So yeah, there we go. You're both just mute, like grappling with each other.
No, but it's broken by True Love's Kiss. Fuck.
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't think of that.
I'm gonna try and put another shot on him.
All right, go ahead.
This is worrisome, but tangling with Bella, and both of them suddenly go quiet. So I line up and I don't know what happens on a failure. So let me just double check very quickly because it doesn't. It doesn't.
You just miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just miss.
I'm just
That's
letting
some
loose
luck.
shots. Trying desperately not to hit Bella as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you miss. So what does Bella do now?
She should probably break away.
Yeah. I don't know if she has, like, does she need to, like, is she, like, pinned, or, like, is she free to move currently?
She's free to move if she wants. Yeah.
Okay. How high up are we, by the way?
You're relatively high up. Like you're about like 6 feet off the ground, I'd say.
Oh, okay, only 6. I was thinking a bit more. I don't think Bella really has anything to do right now.
So you're just gonna fly away then?
Essentially, yeah.
Nice.
She can't, she can't curse again.
You know what I'll say about True Love's Kiss, Eric?
What's that?
It doesn't have to be romantic love. The
Wow.
bond between a teacher and student also counts.
Sounds fake.
All right, yeah, you fly away. This guy lands after the float wears off, and unable to speak, unable to do what he wants to do, he immediately takes off running.
I want to fire off a shot after him.
All right, take a shot off after him or chase him. What do you?
Well, first shoot at him.
All right,
If he's
go
still in
ahead.
distance.
No
Okay.
such luck. You
Just
miss.
fire shots off at random until
Yeah,
he's-
no, he's too small.
We're not doing well as a party.
You haven't done like anything to him.
You were just kind of crumpled to the ground from the start. In
I
pain.
just said I went to the door.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
just
so
got
yeah.
back and Snake was doing something. I
No,
don't
he's
know
running
what I
away.
could do.
The halfling's running away at this point.
Throw your arm at him. You can do that.
You to touch a part of your body and control it.
Yeah.
Send
I mean,
one of
if
your
you
legs
wanted
and
to-
kick him up the arse.
When it says control it, what's that sort of mean? Does that mean that I can make it sort of like float on its own, like is a magic?
No, it means like
No.
you're still. It's still like part of your body.
Yeah,
like
it's
you
still
can-
bound to the laws of gravity. It's just that like it can move by itself.
Like you could walk on it, you could walk on fingers, or like drag yourself, or maybe hop with a
Or
leg.
like you could toss your head and your head
I,
could
I,
still.
I have an idea.
I don't think you have near range on it though, which is he's not in reach anymore. So
No, I think he's gone. Anyway.
yeah,
Bullshit! He's gone. We have to kill this motherfucker.
he's running. If you want to throw it, I suppose you can do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I want to finish
Yeah.
my want to
Okay.
finish my
Okay.
idea before you say anything, Neo. Sorry. So I wanted to throw my arm and then be able to control it to grab, his clothing or whatever, to halt him for my friends to come in and swoop in the deal.
All right, spend one bone to detach your arm and control it.
All right. I just rip off my left arm and just gonna fucking like javelin it at him.
All right, roll dex.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Finally.
You grab onto the cuff of his robe.
My arm just like goes like a javelin, just grabs does he have a robe?
Yeah, he has a robe.
Yeah. Just starts grabbing the end of it, just tries halting him.
Yep.
There's your chance. Come on, get him.
All right, I go
Nedwin is running.
running off as well to get a cleaner shot essentially.
Oh. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I guess I just run up, circle around him, and I'm gonna have to roll dex for this anyway, so it'll be really bad if I miss. But I just like press the wand to his forehead, look him dead in the eyes.
All right, roll dex.
7. Okay, I'll make this funnier. So I'm gonna deal damage, and one of the runes affects me.
Beautiful.
So let's roll damage and hope he dies. 5 damage, and one of my runes affects me.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
What?
Sorry, actually, that's a 6. I took -1 to next.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Never mind.
Never mind.
mind. Yeah, you miss somehow.
He just like jerks his head at the last moment,
Yeah.
fucking Matrix style.
Yeah. He's trying to free himself. So Nedwin, roll strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, finally, come on. 12.
All right. Yeah, he's not freeing himself.
Good. Anybody see my question there? Or...
Yes, and I think that is generally considered to be a poor decision.
Tylenol. Yeah, with alcohol. Yeah, that's not generally. If it's like a very small amount, then it's usually fine. But no, like if you're actually drinking, then do not take Tylenol or anything like that.
He's taking paracetamol, so that's a pain-killing drug.
Or
Oh,
hydrocodone.
Yeah.
I am gonna.
If it's like a moderate, as long as you're not like drowning yourself in alcohol, you'll be fine.
I'm just like, Evonia just says, "Hold still, you little bugger," and takes another shot. Yeah. Okay. Damage.
Yep. Go on. Go
Watch
on.
it. I'm
Alright.
waiting for
2
this one.
damage.
Oh, almost.
His head just kind of like jerks back a little bit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, he
shot in
kind
the
of
forehead.
crashes him into the thing. Nedwin, roll strength again. Nedwin, roll strength again.
Sorry.
Yeah.
To keep on top of him. Oh,
Just
no.
No, Yeah, he breaks free of the arm's grip and starts running off again.
His skill's arm extends a middle finger, just like angry. No, I'm joking. He's stomping on the ground like curses.
I'm gonna shoot him again. One day
Alright.
he'll eventually die.
Roll dex.
All right. -1 forward, float.
Okay. Yeah.
I think at this point I am just totally I just turned to Murray, having noticed the shotgun, and just say, "Can you do it?"
Yeah, he's floating. He's floating. He's currently swimming through the air.
All right. So yeah. No. At this point, like Murray sort of sighs, walking up, and just sort of standing directly below this mute, angry gnome guy. Just she takes out her whip, and is gonna whip him good.
All right, roll dex.
Oh,
Bella.
So 9. All right.
It's half.
That's messy and forceful.
Yeah, you just kind of like, essentially, you break him in half.
Yeah. Murray, like, just standing there, like, lets out a long sigh, doesn't open her eyes to do it, just... Yeah.
Like, and then you're just like, "There's, yeah, needed that at the end," and then just like reaches down to see if the halfling has anything on him, on either half of him.
No, he doesn't really have anything on him.
Just kind of gets up annoyed, just says, "Look at that, half a halfling, nothing even good on him." Just kind of kicks the corpse a little bit.
Bella is also, like stands on the corpse's head and is, like, sort of stomping on it. Bella's not happy right now. She's very angry. But,
This is very Tinkerbell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's very Tinkerbell right now.
Evan, like looks at Bella and says, "What's wrong?" He's a prick.
Bella just, like, stands at her and just sort of, like... You can see her trying to think of, like, a way to communicate what's happened, and she just sort of, like, shakes her arms a bit, then, like, stomps the guy's head again.
Hey, Eric, I'm just saying again. Bond between teacher and student.